You should be recording now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
recording.
has started.
Do you hear me? Do you see my
You
screen?
consent. Yep.
Okay, so that's my first concept board.
Yes.
It's a wall
Uh,
of positivity, and the wall of positivity, I will quickly explain what it is. It's just like a wall at the festival
mm-hmm.
where people can come and write positive thoughts or positive quotes, feelings, either like way of positivity can be on that wall. So
Yeah.
can you give me some positive, negative things about that? What do you
Yeah.
think?
So during this quick feedback report, I'll just say what I see and what I think. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask. So I'm aware of this wall of positivity. I like the idea, although I do have the question of when and where is it?
Okay. So when and where it's during the festival, at the
Yeah.
festival itself. That's
Oh,
the
okay.
main
So
idea of this
yeah, on
concept.
location. Okay. And how big is it gonna be? Is it gonna like circle around, or is it like?
Um, it's like in meters, let's say it's gonna be like 3 on 3 meters or a bit less or a bit
Okay.
bigger, and you can write on both sides of the wall.
Okay. Um. And what am I supposed to write on the wall of positivity?
Like everything thoughts, so everything, like for example, make love, not war, or something
Okay.
about yourself, or something for
Yeah.
the world again, or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any criticism maybe about about this concept?
This is for the Hell Festival, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like the idea of a wall festival, especially in these times, Everything's so sober, so like so sad because of all the problems in the world. So a bit of positivity is nice, but I am missing maybe a bit of the connection to the festival.
Okay.
Um, Maybe that's a nice thing to do. So maybe I would suggest doing a theme, saying something positive about someone else, maybe, or like another culture, maybe.
Uh, yeah. Write it down. Okay. And do you have other things to say about this concept? Maybe?
Hmm. Let me see. Um, so yeah, I like the positive vibe around it. I find very important. My criticism is also maybe like is it gonna be able to vandalize maybe like I like the
This
idea, but
we
maybe
will have to find a way to cover it
yeah,
or do something about that.
yeah. And my
Okay, so, oh, sorry.
and
Yeah.
my criticism would be it's a fun idea, but it's not memorable enough.
Okay. Memorable. Okay, so we'll go on with the second concept board.
Okay.
So my second concept board, my second idea was a DJ workshop. So the idea behind that
Okay.
is that at the festival itself, there will be a studio with a lot of DJs, and there will be an
Mm-hmm.
instructor learning to the kids like an hour or 2 hours in the day how to
Yeah.
DJ. And if there is someone that wants to keep on doing it and is quite good in it, he will maybe have a better chance to perform for next season, the next year of the festival.
Yeah.
What do you think about that idea concept board?
I think it's a very good idea actually. Like becoming a DJ, I would imagine not being easy to just get into. So having like a space for kids to just think like, hey, can I try that out? It's a really cool idea. So I really like the option of quickly just for kids to getting into the idea of DJs.
Yeah,
Um, although what age group is this going to be focused on?
all ages.
All ages.
Uh,
Okay.
So you will, of course, you will not have like kids learning at the same time as the adults, but
Mm-hmm.
you will have an option for adults, you will have an option for teenagers and for kids or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. And Well, I like, so I said I like the, I know, the connection and the ease of getting into it. But I also had a question about, is this a one-time thing, or is this like a program, or?
It's during the festival, so there will be 1 or 2 days from the festival where people would could go take this class of DJ.
Yeah.
So yeah, there
Okay.
will be a form where they can sign in and yeah, and a
Okay.
limited of space, of course.
Yeah. Um.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anything else to say or questions or new ideas maybe?
um. Well, I maybe also having a platform. So like this is a workshop I can imagine where you know give the kids an option to try it out, but also maybe after that, like maybe get in contact with a volunteer or like a non-volunteer with a company that does these kinds of workshops, and then send these kids, if they like it, give them like a pamphlet or something. So like when they like it, I can instantly have uh, uh, a company to go to, you know?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's not one of my ideas, but it can be a new idea.
Yeah, it's good. I would suggest, because then you can also maybe immediately have a sponsor for it,
So connect to an agency maybe
an
better.
agency or somewhere, some spot, or like maybe a DJ uh workshop or a DJ, or like a music store where people can actually buy the stuff, because if the kids really like it, then you can maybe already give them like a location to go, follow that passion further.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's my
Um,
advice or suggestion.
okay. Um, so we will move on to the third one.
Yes.
Okay, so my third concept was the cultural pottery.
Mm-hmm.
It's so actually you will have people in this traditional tent
Mm-hmm.
where they will have as well an instructor telling them how to do the pottery, but it won't be a simple pottery class. It will be
Mm-hmm.
based on traditions from a certain country or continent or a certain
Okay.
style. So they will also use traditional tools for that. What do you think about that concept?
I find it a very interesting idea. The ability to just walk somewhere and make a pot with my children, or, well, I don't have children, but
Yeah.
with the kids, I would say it's a very interesting experience. I like the also the connection to traditional pottery from different cultures. So instead of just making a pot, also have the like introduction of other cultures into it. I think it's a really good idea. Let's see what else.
Any criticism or questions or
Well, the
ideas for improvement?
one suggestion is that you also have like a good space to wash your hands, or maybe like a question. So like this is like a tent, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where is it, at the festival?
Sorry?
At the festival.
Yeah, it's during the festival. Yeah.
Okay. And can they take it with them, or is it free?
Yeah, of course they can take their pottery with them, or they can donate it or do something else with it. They
Yeah.
do what they want. They
My
create
su-
it.
my suggestion then is also maybe do the same thing, like maybe grab like a partnership with a pottery class as well, because you need funds for this.
Yeah,
And besides that, I think the idea is really cool, and it connects to the other cultures. Uh, but my other suggestion, or and criticism as well, is also that this is only an event during the festival and doesn't really connect throughout the year. So it might be really cool to make like again with the partnership, to get like a themed hout festival workshop with
yeah,
the pottery class, so that people that want to do other cultures can do the hout festival pottery class, where they specifically target different cultures. So that will be really cool. Maybe also make a bit more attention throughout the year. But besides that, I think the idea is really creative and very interesting.
All right, thank you very much. Let's get to the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So my last concept and idea was a yoga workshop experience.
Yeah.
There will be, of course, also in a kind of tent like you see on the pictures, and you will have a DJ and a live band with traditional instruments
Yeah.
performing there to accompany it, like to go with the yoga vibe, you know.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
An interesting idea, but maybe not completely appropriate for the task at hand. So, from what I imagine other people going to the festival to do is either drink beer and listen to the music, or with their kids to watch cool, interesting stuff and do interesting stuff. I don't think kids will be very interested in yoga.
Yeah.
And it might also be not very interesting for a short festival like this to actually spend time on a yoga mat and where you can drink and do other stuff instead.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say about that concept?
Uh, well, on the festival, I think it's less of a thing, but maybe you could do something with dance slash yoga again with an international culture. So maybe you could organize a free like workshop yoga or Tai Chi class or something in the Hout Festival or in the Hout Park.
Yeah.
That's my suggestion, but maybe not during the festival because
Okay.
and also
Um,
maybe some suggestions maybe if you're going to do it add like a shower because if people are gonna do be busy they might start to sweat especially in the summer when it's really
yeah,
hot.
yeah, of course. Um, okay. So I think that's it. Thank you for your time, Patrick.
No problem.
And yeah, that's it. Thank you, man.
Yeah, you can stop the recording.
Yeah.